Now, this is a 78 SAS bracket.
Here we go.
Is this leaderboards as well?
This is also a leaderboard game. This is Karen defending the 78 slot with, I want to say 8 wins current at the time that this was recorded.
Okay.
He has successfully defended this spot for a long time.
Is she playing Buck Il Brillante?
She is playing the foreign deck.
The Chinese deck?
I'm not sure if it's Chinese. I'm not going to tell the difference. I'm sorry.
Chinese versus what?
Chinese versus the other one. I haven't pulled it up yet. Sorry.
There's two Chinese deck. Or there's a Chinese deck and then there's Buck Il Brillante.
Versus Buck. Yeah. Chinese deck versus Buck. The Sins deck versus another library access deck. Apparently, this is the week of library access.
I was gonna say I like this one. I like Buck Il Brillante.
Okay.
Brillante. It's got a rise and control the weak and fear.
Great.
Actually, everything in this disc I'm a fan of. Everything that I'm seeing here. It's got Screaming Cave and Eater of the Dead.
Yeah, I don't see a lot of Eater of the Dead. What do you like about Eater of the Dead?
Because he eats dead things. I also like that you can purge a creature from your opponent's discard pile.
Could be strong.
Like, yeah, exactly.
Get rid of those dumb mutants or whatever.
Get rid of those dumb freaking Poe pixies, man. Get rid of them. Eat all the pixies.
Sounds great.
And Stealer of Souls. This guy's just purging for days.
Yep.
I like that. Purge. You think you have creatures? No, you don't. What if he just purges all 4 of the sins? All 5 of the sins? All 3 of the sins. He has greed, pride, and wrath.
Record. Yeah, she could do that. Potentially.
That'd be great, man. He'd be like, oh, you brought a sins deck? Well, they're gone.
They're all gone now. Bye-bye.
Blah, 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 blah. Nom, 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 nom.
Right. So there's double market disc on Karen's deck. And double effervescent prism. So there's the potential to be like, no. You don't get to pick this again. Maybe?
Oh, so Karen is playing the Chinese deck?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Right. You're right. Right.
I'm excited to see greed, wrath, and pride sit out there and be overwhelming.
And Maleficorn's
cool. That's fine. It deals some damage, I guess.
Greed, wrath. True. Greed, pride, and wrath are some of the best sins. Actually, I actually think the sins are. I think they're more powerful than the
horsemen.
The horsemen.
I don't. I think yes, I agree with that. I don't think anyone would disagree with that. That's not a very hot take.
That's fine. I'm not trying to be controversial. I'm just trying to have opinions.
All right.
Sometimes my opinions just agree with the populace. What can I say?
I guess
I have good opinions.
I guess the rarity of that is the hotness of it.
Hot? Sure. But what else you got? You got Bouncing Death Quirk. Are we just on the Chinese deck now? Is that what we're doing?
We can jump back to Buck if you like.
You're trying to be. You not love the Chinese deck?
I like the sins. Okay, I just want to talk about them.
I like the sins too, but I also like Bouncing Death Quirk. That's a pretty sweet. That's a pretty sweet card. Effervescent Principle, I don't care about. I'm not good at using it. I always seem to use it and it hurts me.
I did say it was the worst card in Coda. I think.
You did?
Yeah,
before you knew how to use it properly?
There's some math behind what I said, but...
Oh, that's true. Oh, I do remember that. Yes. Yeah, mathematically speaking, you end up losing like 1 more amber than your opponent.
I'm not sure if that's true or not, but either way,
I believe you.
Do you lose... You cause your opponent to lose...
It has to be true.
Like, you cause your opponent to lose 1 more than you on average, but you take a chain for it?
Yeah, I'm not a big fan. Neurosiphon, that's fine. Opposition Research.
Look, No Reaping is apparently very powerful.
Apparently extremely powerful. I underestimated it. Standardized testing.
Great. Happy to have some sort
It's
of
not
board wipe.
bad. Yeah, exactly. It's not bad. Eugenic Serum.
Card.
Yeah, you know, I like it. Daemio
There's 9
and
mutants in this
Umbrabot.
deck. Could do some work.
Yeah.
And
All right.
then yeah,
Logos is acceptable.
it's all a lot of like these are all good-ish cards, minus the 6.
Yeah, they're not. I wish I had more draw and more archive, but I'm not upset. I'm not offended by the disc or by the logos.
Yeah. And then the Shadows is more of the same, I guess, in the sense like it's got the Mugs, Francis, it's Rad
Right.
is like the highlight of the deck, and Shadowsaurus, but there's no way to put Amber on your opponent's creatures.
Each player gains one. That's kind of cool.
Oh, the Francis.
Francis. Yeah, it's got a Rad Penny. Rad Penny's pretty rad. Reckless Rizzo. She's pretty cool.
All right.
Yeah.
Anything else that you want to mention on either decks before we go ahead and watch
I didn't even get into the other houses of Buck Il Brillante.
All right, let's do it.
My bet is on Buck. My Buck Il Brillante. I think he's taking it.
Aurore is a woman. But yes.
Well, Buck is a man's name.
Okay.
Aurore.
Yeah, Aurore
is playing Buck Il Brillante, and I think she's gonna win it.
Great.
That's it. I've said it.
It must be true.
It must be true. At this point, it must be true. That's how this game works. If you hear it at the Shadow Council, we only speak the truth.
We definitely don't deal in lies. That would be beneath us.
That would be weird. Who would do that?
All right.
All right, let's roll footage. All right. Turn 1.
Yeah, there's a library access with no backup, a gateway control a week, I guess is cool.
An Eater of the Dead.
An Eater of the Dead. I will shortly get there.
You get one, and the other guys got one sin. Nobody mulligans. Okay.
That's pretty sweet.
I would have mulligan both of those hands. But I could also be very wrong.
They are very experienced at these decks, I think.
Okay.
I hope so. Well, Karen must be, at the very least.
Right.
They have like 8 successful defends at this point.
That's true.
Ooh, that disc turn is...
Ooh, here it comes. Here comes the spice. Oh, right, yeah, if Aurore throws down the gateway and then control the weak into shadows, oh, Karen's gonna cry.
Alright, I mean, question is, right, do you go, you play the gateway, you clear the board, do you just put them back into the house they just picked and hope that they didn't draw no more of it?
Into dis again?
Yeah, right, you're gonna play gateway.
I mean, that is the, that's usually the plan. Yes, that's usually the best way to do it.
And I'm Karen to draw into 2/2/2 here, so there's almost no right call.
Right. And she does call dis, so she knows strats, and then she played said strats.
Although it did open them up to this mark of dis.
Right. Which is gonna hit the Tentacus?
It forces them to pick dis.
Tentacus? Yeah.
Yeah, I guess you could pick
well, I would have picked dis anyways, because you got the Eater of the Dead. I would eat that pride. Eat it. Nom, 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 nom.
I think that's exactly what happens.
Eater of the Dead reaps, eats the pride. Eat that pride. Yum, 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 yum. Now Karen is sad.
Karen is sad, but pride's the least important one. You need Wrath and Greed. Those are the only two you really need.
What about, I like Gluttony. Gluttony is like OP.
The Gluttony's
but also not in this deck. Yes. Not in this deck. But if it was, it'd be a slightly better deck. Okay. I really haven't been paying attention too much. Mug. Move 1 from Charette into its own. Okay, that's cool.
Sure, yeah.
I like it.
Mug the Snarette, sure.
And plays Francis.
Life moves on.
Francis Drake.
Alright. This archives a card. Just building up for a big library access turn.
That's cool.
Purges more stuff.
Purges Snarnet. Snarnet.
Get rid of this dumb disc stuff, I guess. Screaming Cave.
Oh, because Eater of the Dead fights Snarnet and then purges what it just fights.
Nice. Well, you can purge anything you want, but yeah.
Right, anything in the discard pile. So, but they're the economists. So every time they fight,
both players gain.
They both get him. But now the Eater of the Dead is gone, which makes me sad. See, I thought that Eater of the Dead was going to do work.
It did some work. It purged 2 creatures.
Well, it's going to rise it.
Yeah. Welcome back. If you liked it, Aurore decides
discards
she likes it too.
arise.
Oh,
nope. Discards arise.
Chains are bad.
Apparently didn't like it that much. Yeah. Chains are scary. Well, I guess because he's sitting there going like, well, you have 6 power skirmish. Like, you're just going to kill it again.
Mm-hmm. But
I guess it would save the shaffle? Do you care about the shaffles at this point?
I mean, it's unfair. I literally just watched this game like 2 hours ago. I know.
Oh, yeah.
I know the game plan that's happening.
Well, standardized testing would be perfect, right? Kills Aurora's board.
Yeah.
Aurora's board. Yeah.
That's perfect, actually. Yeah. Effervescent, cool. Slows down the game a bit. Balances things out.
Bouncing Death Quirk, discarded, standardized testing. Blap. Blap, blap, blap. And now,
what's Aurora?
I don't care about what Aurora's going to do. What do you think Karen's going to do? I think she's going to call it Dis.
Dis? To get greed out?
I guess.
I kind of depends. I like the Logo's turn. It seems pretty good if there's a good target for the Entropic Swirl.
Okay.
I really want to play Greed next to Wrath. That's like the goal. Just so it sits out for more than one turn.
What does she archive? She archives not the lab work. Okay.
And
I would have done the. She's building towards some sort of big old library access turn. You think?
Yeah.
Is that
that's what's happening.
That's the hope.
That's the hopes and dreams.
All right.
Caves away the library. Not the library access. The lab work.
Yeah. See, that's the thing. I would have archived the lab work because you get everything.
Yeah, archived the a different card.
Yeah, you could still archive the Logos card, so that makes sense. If you draw back into your lab work, it just helps you out.
Yeah, if you get a good Logos turn that you don't want a library access on, maybe you just play it.
Yeah. No, I'm just saying, like, you want to play it before the library access, so you could archive another card. So yeah, that's the right move. I'm an idiot. Archiving the replicator is better.
Right. Oh yeah, that makes sense. Knowing how this goes, there's the library access turn she's trying to build towards is like lands without the Nepenthe seed, almost quality kind of library access turn. So the ability to pull non-Logos cards out of your deck during that turn is important.
Right. Okay. That makes sense. Oops. What did she oops on? She didn't finish playing.
Played the Relentless Whispers and didn't kill a thing?
Well, she only did it without like 1 damage or 2 damage. She couldn't have killed anything anyways. Maybe she thought she was going to kill the Francis, but...
I remember watching this and I didn't understand it either. I was hoping I'd pay more attention, but now I just got distracted again.
I'm thinking maybe she had a nudie in hand or something. She didn't play all of her shadows coming.
Looks like Karen.
Unless she was gonna try and kill her own Nexus. Was that the hope and dream?
I don't know. We can rewind it if you want to find out. Or just go.
Nope. We're going forward. We're happening.
All right.
So she archived another Dexter.
We're getting there.
She's getting there. She's got 3 Logos in hand, so she's like, well, it's there. Once you get 6, I think that's the best you can hope for.
I think she's waiting for the help from Future Self. Although she did draw the Time Traveler.
Right, yeah. There's the Greed.
Greed's
so what does Greed do?
You draw 1 extra card for every sin on the board.
Oh, nice.
Alright. Tentacus is done with that. No offense.
I'm gonna slap you.
Flash makes a Karen Forge for 9 here. And archive
That
more
hurts.
cards.
Archive the Time Traveler.
Just patiently building for this combo turn.
Right.
There's a lot more patience than I have. I would have pulled the trigger.
Right?
So
I would have played it. I've been like, it's happening.
Time Traveler, let's go. Maybe she's also waiting for the
time.
deck to be really small, so that like it flips and you have a better chance at redrawing some of these logos cards.
I guess so. Secret Needle do 1 damage to Nexus.
Alright, check for second key.
Move each amber from enemy creature to your opponent's pool.
More discs. Just archive 1, play 1.
Ooh. They slow burn, man. This is a slow burn. You got your Eater of the Dead back and your Control of the Week. She's cycled her deck already?
I guess so.
Wow. Wow.
Not a bad draw. It's gonna be a good disc turn this next turn where you get to archive your last logos card.
Right?
Demo bot damages itself.
I guess so, yeah. Pop. Oh, and it kills itself. Entropic Swirl to kill itself.
Cool. Gain 2 amber.
It's just playing cards from hand, yeah.
Gotta race this combo.
You gotta race.
Just
you play Effervescent. No, you don't play Effervescent Principle because you'd lose more. Now, Aurora's got a interdimensional graft. Here she goes. Library access. Handled.
Alright.
Time traveler.
I think I give up on like mousing over all the cards. I'm like, oh no.
Right. Wild Wormhole. Lab work.
Lab work archives a card.
Okay.
I think the rise.
Phase shift.
Yeah, rise is fine.
She phase shift into interdimensional graft. Cool.
Yeah. Steal 3 kind of at this point.
Still waiting for that. What is she gonna do with that phase shift?
Phase shift one lingering phase shift. Replicate.
I
think she's trying to flip her deck before she time travelers, or right at the very end.
That makes sense. Ooh, Effervescent Principles, and she's not going to gain any off of that Effervescent or the
interdimensional graft.
Yes. The Bookton.
Ooh, okay, that's the phase
gateway
shift.
To destroy everything to phase shift. Yeah, phase shift the gateway. Help from future self to search the deck for time traveler.
Shuffles the discard pile into the deck again.
Okay, and draws. Oh no, she does have a few. Okay, interdimensional graft again.
Why not? Principle
again. Principle again. Whew. Wild Wormhole.
She's gained 5 chains on this turn.
Replicator. Dang. Booked in. She's got another lab work. A Dexter. You got 2 more lab works actually.
Oop, drew into a phase shift here.
And a phase shift.
Let's go. Oh yeah, her deck in discard pile.
Oh, she's just gonna do it now. Maybe she's gonna do it.
Yeah, I think so. I think that was it. She's got 7 cards between her discard pile and her deck.
Gateway herself again. Control the weak. Lab work. Outer cards. Shuffle. And yeah, there she goes. All she has left is
Logos actions.
Logos cards. I guess so. Help future self. Yeah, and and all she does is play something with an amber pip on it. Is her game plan just to get to like 18 amber right now and go, your turn? It's not the worst idea.
Seems like a good idea.
Right? It seems to be happening. And she's archiving all of her disc creatures with the double
lab work. Alright, she's now archived 6 cards with lab work, so she's rule of 6'd 1 card this turn.
No, she has 2 lab works.
Yeah.
But it counts as the same thing.
Yeah.
That's unfortunately stupid.
Alright, Effervescent Principle to draw 1 more card. Oh.
Interdimensional graft to draw another card. But yeah, she's got the 2 lab works in hand now and can't play them.
Oh.
Well then.
Has to end the turn with
her whole deck. And she grafted herself, unfortunately. Oh, that hurts. Failed to loot. Oh, you loot.
Yeah, you did a lot of looping there.
Yeah, you looped the crap out of it. I would not have played that. I would have discarded the
principal at the end.
The principal at the end.
I mean, Karen played the principal there, that last one. But yeah.
Yeah, because she checked at 18.
Oh,
I would have just I would have checked at 18.
Like good
or
luck.
just not played it. I mean, you've got 15 cards in hand. You just
What's
don't.
The worst
do
is gonna happen after that?
Yeah, you just play shadows and dump all your dudes out. I would have played shadows and dumped all my dudes.
Phase shift. Control the weak.
Control the weak for more logos. Although I guess, even though she checked at 4 instead of 18, she can now kind of lock them out.
Right? Replicator.
With the control the weak?
Yeah, Replicator booked in draws 2 cards every turn. There's only 5 cards to hit to try it.
Yeah, and she's got double lab work she can still play, so you could put the other 2 discards in your archive. There you go.
Okay. Yeah, gotta stop that nonsense.
Well, thank God they had a standardized testing because they got locked into logos. So
right.
Aurore with their first key.
First key.
All right. Do you dump all of your shadows, or do you play logos again and archive 2 stuff? I dump all my shadows. Yeah. And go suck on this.
Yeah, you just played board wipes. What are we gonna do now? That I have.
Yeah, you got Relentless Whispers to pop that guy. Relentless Whispers to pop your Replicator or something.
Or Secret Needle.
Or Secret Needle.
And pop your own guys anyway. Your own cards anyway.
Pop your nudies. Your nudies.
No one likes
Don't
nudies.
Send nudies. Don't send nudies. Just Relentless Whisper them.
Just whisper to the nudies.
Time travel.
How old are we?
There you go. What? Why did she stop?
10 is good. Moderation is very important to me.
But look at her hand. She still has like 5 more shadows. What are you?
What? I don't know.
She doesn't want to draw her cards for some reason. Does she want to like? Is she planning on time traveling again or something?
I don't know, honestly.
Did she misclick? Is she running out of time? I don't understand. I mean, it looks like whatever she's doing, it's working, but at the same time, I'm confused.
Maybe she's playing around the potential another board wipe and just like ready to refill the board if the worst case happens.
If she wanted to do that, she just pulls her archive and dump 8 freaking disc creatures.
That's also true.
Plus a control of the week.
Wait, the
which is
in
the discard. It's in the disc. Is it in the discard? The draw pile. It might be in the draw pile. She might have flipped it already.
It's hard to tell. She's flipped it too many
times. Why? I'm so confused. Why? I guess with 6 chains, she's not gonna draw any more cards. But
I mean, that's it.
Well, shucks.
She won anyways. It doesn't matter.
Aurore has won the game.
That
was interesting.
I think this is best of 3. Yep, it's best of 3.
Best of 3. How dare they play 2 more games?
If we're lucky, they play 2 more games.
Oh, do they? They fixed that?
Yeah, they fixed that. Cool. Didn't you watch the last 2 adaptive matches where I just sat there?
I was very focused on the game, like a good commentator. Thank you very much.
No remaking because people didn't get who wanted to go first correct or whatever. None of that nonsense. We're all done with that. It's a new era.
Oh yeah, you get to pick who goes first now or whatever?
Yeah. When you hit the rematch button, you always got to pick who goes first. But the problem was when you remade a new game, you didn't get to pick. Yeah, it kicked the split.
Right, okay. Okay. Alright, so I mean I know you already know what happens, but what do you think will happen this game? Do you think Aurore I keep saying Aurora is going to build the combo again, or do you think she's going to do something different?
I don't know why she would aim for anything different. That worked really well last time.
It did, and like it looked like it wasn't gonna work. It looked like Aurore was gonna get her teeth kicked in, but then it worked. It worked perfect. So yeah, I would just try and do it again, I guess.
Yeah. I guess this time maybe there's a possibility you take a different tact because you didn't draw an early like Library of the Damned or Screaming Cave.
True.
I think that might be the
guess
only
that did
difference.
really help. Eat it. Eater of the dead. Eat it. Nom 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 nom.
I'm very excited about this card.
It's a cool card, all right? See, he's gonna eat it. Nom nom nom.
You're right. It did eat it.
It's a cool card, all right? It's a pretty cool card. I know what you're gonna do. You're gonna play the Infomorph, and then Tentacus is gonna slap it, and then Eater of the Dead's gonna eat it. Nom 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 nom.
Eat everything.
And then I guess you could do Library of the Damned. But then you have to throw away. Oh no, Library of Damned's archive a card, right?
Well, it's an artifact. But yeah, you have to wait another turn.
You might just I'm thinking the Screaming Cave combo as well.
Yeah.
What's she gonna do? Oh, she archive
library access. That's the whole turn. Just archive library access.
It's not. I mean, Karen's at 0-0.
Okay, yeah. There's no pressure here.
Yeah, she's like, wasting a turn hurts, but she can afford it. She can afford it.
It's just like how all combo decks ever play, right? The game's not over until you beat the combo deck or the combo deck combos.
Yes. Yes. So I feel about my double Kirby deck. I'm like, I know I can only play one. I know all I'm going to do this turn is Reap with Kirby and play one out of house card. But maybe next turn I'll draw my second Kirby and then everything's going to break.
Karen decides she's had enough of the Eater of Dead and murders it.
Rude.
Or has to pick this thanks to market this.
Although, yeah, I mean, Francis is back on the top. And Karen goes, that's fine. I'm going to call.
That is anyway. I don't care.
Oh, it's discarded? Okay.
Yeah, Mind Barb discards a card at random from your hand.
Oh, I thought it was fear. He looks so scared.
The question is, where's this damage pip going? Are you killing your own Rad Penny, or are you trying to put some damage onto the Tentacus? Apparently, the answer is both.
Yes. Right?
Mug did the last 2 points of damage here. But yeah.
Right.
Tentacus is done with swing. Maleficord. There's no artifacts out yet. Actually plays the Arise this time.
Arise. Well, yeah, he's got Eater of the Dead over there, man. You gotta bring it back. Oh, there's the fear. I knew there was fear.
Always.
Ooh. If I was Karen, I'd be a little nervous. I'd be like, shoot, man.
After that last game, I'd be a little bit nervous.
That's true too, yeah.
Oh, this is the worst part about going against Dis with Entropic Swirl in your deck. There is just no Disc creature. There's almost no Disc creatures that have 2 types.
Really?
Yeah, they're all just demons or just imps. At least Coda Dis has very little overlap. Like,
but you can still use it to kill Shaffles.
Yeah, you can kill things with it, but you don't get the full 2 amber value out of it.
Okay. Terror is, he's a knight. He's a demon knight. Look at you go, being a demon knight.
Alright, Bouncing Duskwork clears up this board. So yeah, Karen here decides not to trade the bot for the Tentacus because she'd rather have the 2 amber off this Entropic Swirl here.
Okay, that makes sense. Ooh, now she's got a Hand of Sin.
All 3 sins have assembled.
Oh, the sin. The sin.
And an Umbra Fiend.
Umbra Fiend.
Wow, wait, did Aurore's archive have like only the library access in it?
It has 3. She's got 3, I assume, logos cards.
I think I just...
One of them being a library access.
Alright, Big Shadow's turn.
He's like, oh yeah? I'm gonna Relentless Whisper the crap out of you. Right. Oh man, there goes my greed.
There goes the only good sin in my deck. No. Right, this probably doesn't do anything anymore. It puts wards on Wrath in itself.
Is that what Pride does?
Yeah, Pride reap and you ward all of your sins.
Ooh, neato.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. But
Yeah.
greed's really the.
But you have 0 dis in hand at this point, so you're gonna call.
Mm-hmm.
You call shadows?
Yeah,
Call shadows? I guess so.
yeah. I like putting the Rizzo behind the taunt here.
That's
Potentially
true.
steal some.
What is Wrath? Does Wrath have Assault and Hazardous?
Has Skirmish and Poison and Taunt. And maybe Hazardous? I don't remember. And it has like Fight and Rage, number of creatures equal to the sins you have.
Okay.
Ooh,
weird.
Opts into Logos to standardized testing to clear the board, kind of.
Yeah, I mean, both of the sins are still up, so it clearly worked out, but I mean, she obviously did the math better than me, but ooh, right. She clears her own board though too.
I mean, no, the greed's gone. Who cares about the rest of those sins?
Apparently, that is an accurate statement. I care about them. I care about sin.
Goodbye, Gateway. Yeah.
I was like, wait, did she just play that?
Her entire turn was discard Gateway, archive 1 Logos card. Yeah, her archive is 2 Shadows cards, 2 Logos cards, one of them being.
Ooh. That's a tough.
Also, that was really tough right there.
Perplexing Society for Help from Future Self. Yeah. From Future Self and Time Traveler. Well, he's got Time Traveler in hand.
Yeah, but the help from in the library access turn, the Help from Future Self plays a card, withdraws a card, and then finds the Time Traveler.
Right. Yeah. You play it, draw a card, shuffle your deck, find the Time Traveler, play Time Traveler, draw another card. It's so worth it.
Too dang good. All right. What's next?
You pull Archive and call Logos. Here we go, buddy.
I mean, your deck close enough to flipping naturally.
Yes, you do, apparently.
All right. It's like you're a pro now. You called it.
I'm so good at this game. I mean, now you got your Screaming Cave on point, so once you get rid of all your Logos cards right now. Also, I think she only had like 4 in her draw pile, and I think all 4 of them were Logos cards.
Oh, that's pretty sweet.
Or the majority of them were Logos cards. So, yeah.
That Wild Wormhole was very lucky to hit the non-Logos card in their draw pile.
Right. Well, I'm just thinking like this way now you have like stacked your deck, right? Like it's probably not going to loop, or at least I'd be surprised if it looped.
Right, there's 17 cards in the deck now, and only 2 Logos cards left to play.
Right, but chances are you've played like your 12 Logos cards now. It's now you have a hand of 6 and 6 or something.
Principle. I mean, also like she's going for this turn now, and last game Karen was like at check for her second key.
Right, yeah, Karen was like there. She was like, I'm ready to win. Not yet. And old Bruno.
Oof. Wild Wormhole hits a phase shift, or no? Well,
Wild Wormhole draws the phase shift. Yeah, I think Wild Wormhole hit the Bruno. Yeah, Wild Wormhole plays Bruno, and then now she plays the phase shift, which is pretty sweet. I would drop a disc creature. I
feel like whispering the Rizzo here.
Relentless Whispers the Rizzo. You are absolutely right. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, can't let them steal. Plays a card, gain some amber, steal some stuff.
I would have just. I didn't even look at Karen's board. I was just thinking.
Playing too much solitaire over there.
Yeah, pretty much. I was thinking, well, I'll play a disc card in case I wanted to call disc next turn.
Get the Eater of the Souls or Either the Dead back out, start purging more stuff.
Well, just to like threaten the board, because I'd probably end up playing Shadows next turn anyways.
You just go back into Logos and you got the Replicator dock booked in again to start drawing 2 extra cards a turn. Oh, more phase shifts were active.
More phase. Yeah.
Opted not to play the Help from Future Self there.
Oh, that would have just shuffled the pile, right?
Yeah,
draw a card and shuffle the pile.
Yeah, I guess there's not a lot of Logos left.
Right.
Odds are pretty bad.
Right.
Mark of Dis into Shadows. Interesting choice. I mean, it's interesting for it doesn't seem good for us because we can see the hand.
Right, we know she's got plenty of shadows. She's like, okay.
The other option is like reap for 4.
And... Yeah, exactly, right, and draw 2 cards from the booked-in replicator. So, right, and now we're just like, all right, well, I'll just play these 6 creatures. How do you feel about that?
This is, yeah, that's pretty. Yeah, I zoom out here. This is different than last time, right? Remember, Aurore last time was like, I'll just play like half of my Shadows cards when we're in this
was
position.
Weird. Yeah. Well, I think what it was is she knew she wasn't going to draw anymore because her hand was so big. And so she wanted more cards to play if she needed to.
Just keep demanding answers that are less effective from Karen.
Yeah, kind of. Like, hey, I've got 5 creatures on board. What are you going to do? Oh, you kill them all. Okay, well, I play 3 more. And she's like, well, okay.
Eventually they'll run out. Yeah.
Yeah. You know, to like, even if she had like 2 gateways, it's like, you'd have to waste them all both. Yeah.
Okay, so Karen plays Obsidian Forge here.
Yep.
Is that a mistake?
Why?
All right, well, just remember this is the turn that she plays it. I'm seeing into the future.
Well, first off, what does Obsidian Forge do?
You action it and sacrifice X creatures, and then you can forge a key at +6 cost minus the number of creatures you sacrifice.
And she's got a Nexus.
2 of them.
Oh, I don't think Karen realized she had a Nexus.
You think so?
Because yes, that would I mean I guess because yeah, Nexus pops it and wins.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to.
I think he must have been like, oh crap, I didn't even see the Nexus or didn't even think about the Nexus.
Yeah,
that's the only thing I can think. Unless she was like, oh, I'm gonna lose anyways. Here's Obsidian Forge.
My only out here is hope that Aurore misses it, and I need this Amber desperately.
Well, it didn't even put her at check, did it?
Did
she steal one?
Oh, that was it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is I don't even think that put her at check. I feel like it might have been a pity kill. She's like, just kill me.
Oh, actually,
just do it now.
Up to 7.
Okay. Well then, yeah, I guess maybe she was thinking like. I still think that she didn't realize she had a Nexus. Because Nexus, I mean, it's been a while. Like, I know Nexus was like hot shit back in the day, but it's been a while since somebody's effectively used a Nexus.
Maybe.
So, I could see that.
If you enjoyed this video and would like to watch more Final Swindle leaderboard games, be sure to check out the live stream every Sunday from 3 to 5 p.m. Pacific time. If you'd like to participate in the Final Swindle leaderboard games, there's a link to the Discord below.